Jupiter couple set to go on trial on charges they locked their son in a box in the garage. Had a hearing today trying to keep some evidence out.
They don't want the jury to hear they had an identical box-like room at their previous home in Arizona. One of their lawyers says there's good reason to keep the evidence out of this trial. Our investigative reporter Terry Parker was in the courtroom today and joins us live with these new developments. Terry?
Right, Todd. This was a motion by the state. They're trying to get some evidence that really has nothing to do with the charges here in Florida so that the jury can hear them. They say, though, it's necessary to show the jurors that this action by the Ferreters, putting their son in a box, wasn't just like a temporary punishment, but a long-term malicious act.
Provide you with sufficient opportunity to observe the proceedings that are taking place today.
I do, thank you.
Timothy and Tracy Ferreter appeared in court via Zoom. They're facing child abuse charges for allegedly confining their 14-year-old adopted son inside this locked from the outside box-like room in their garage for hours at a time. The state wants the jury to hear evidence the couple did the same thing before they moved to Jupiter, using an identical box room in the garage in Arizona.
It contains a box spring and a bed, a desk, and air conditioning, and a camera for which he is observed. It also includes a bucket because he did not have access to a bathroom.
Timothy Ferreter's lawyer argued the Arizona evidence should not be allowed as evidence because it's not the same.
All this stuff happening in Arizona, there's nothing to do with what happened in Florida. And it's not being alleged in Florida.
The lawyer arguing the boy said Timothy Ferreter physically abused him in Arizona, but not in Florida, and that while he was forced to use a bucket instead of a bathroom in Florida, there was no bucket in the box in Arizona.
We're not denying what's on video. We're not denying that there was a room in Arizona. But there is context for this behavior that is essential for a jury in this court to understand why the things were done in the way that they were.
Ferreter's lawyer says the boy was abandoned at an orphanage in Vietnam before the Ferreters adopted him, and he has severe attachment issues. They say while the confinement wasn't the best solution, the couple wasn't being malicious. However, the state contends showing the confinement was a long-term action lasting years, even in their previous house, is part of what they need to prove their case. And before he rules, the judge says he wants to read transcripts of several depositions, including that of the boy, whom police in both states have said that sometimes he makes things up. The trial begins in 2 weeks. Live in West Palm Beach, Terry Parker, WPBF 25 News.